Be aware, Zoom and meeting apps offer the functionality to transcribe your meetings. As soon as the meeting ends, it can email you or provide a transcription of everything that was said, and it can even break it down by who said what. It's a fantastic feature. It's very helpful to have sort of a documentation of what all was discussed. But what do you really ultimately do with these transcripts? I know back in the old days when there were meetings, owners and executives would oftentimes have an assistant sit in on the call or the meeting with them and take notes as the meeting went on. And it seemed, we used to joke that 9 times out of 10, those notes were just filed away and were probably never even referenced in case someone messed up and the executive wanted some sort of proof as to what that person said they were going to do. But they were never really used for any immediate productivity boost. Now, what's the most important part of any meeting? Most of the time, it's what the agreed upon next steps are going to be. What are those action steps that all the attendees, or perhaps just some of the attendees, are saying they're going to complete next as a result of what was discussed at that meeting? Now, if you're like me, you typically end each meeting with sort of a rehashing of these steps. You're getting everyone in agreement about what those next steps are. Who's going to do what? When are they going to have it done by? Etc. And Ashley's going to do X, Y, Z, Zach's going to do A, B, C, Tim's going to do this, Susie's going to do that, and she's going to have that done by next Wednesday. That's typically how most meetings wrap up, or at least how I think they should. It ensures everyone's on the same page, everyone knows what their expectations should be and what's going to happen next. Now, if you do that, your transcription is going to have a really neat and tidy sort of summary at the end of what the resulting actions are from that meeting. And what we can do is we've set this automation up for a few businesses now. So as soon as that Zoom meeting ends, we're taking that transcription that's generated, and then we're analyzing it with artificial intelligence, AI. And we're determining what tasks were discussed about being performed next and by whom. So what we're doing then is taking those tasks and using the company's project management software or task management app, whatever that company uses, we're setting up tasks automatically for all those persons, matching what they said they were going to do in that meeting. So let me give you an example. It might make it a little simpler to understand. Let's say that during a meeting with a client, I stated that I'm going to revise a proposal based on what we discussed, and then I'll send that prospective client a new version of that proposal by Thursday. That transcription clearly says that Zach is going to revise that proposal and send it to John by Thursday. So what happens then is after the meeting, that transcription is analyzed by AI. All this is automated based on what we configured. And it's going to analyze that transcription and automatically create a task assigned to me in Asana. That's the project management app that we use. And it's going to be titled, revise proposal, send to John, and it's even going to have the deadline of Thursday. So not only do I have that action step, that next step, automatically set up in my project management software, but it even has the correct deadline in place. So it's almost impossible for me to forget to do it and to do it on time. And one other little wrinkle we can add to that, we also send out an email to all the attendees with what those next steps are. So once the AI has analyzed a transcript, not only does it create the tasks that we're doing on our end in our PM software, but it goes ahead and sends an email out to everyone just saying, hey, here are the next steps. This is what everyone's going to do and when they're going to do it by. It just, again, keeps everyone on the same page and makes sure that everyone has proper expectations of what's next. There's nothing worse than realizing 3 days after a meeting that you were supposed to do such and such and you forgot to do it. That can really obviously make you look bad. It can be a lost productivity. And this ensures that really never happens again. So there's no forgetting. It cuts out human error, all that good stuff. So now not only do we have a transcription or notes of a meeting like we've always had, whether it was human created or AI created, but now we're truly giving those power. We're actually achieving something with them. We're boosting our productivity now with the meeting notes. So if you'd like to discuss something like this for your business or just any other automation ideas you have, or if you're curious what our ideas may be for automating your business, the best thing you can do is reach out and request a consultation. And that's exactly what we'll do during that time, is learn about your business, discuss what automations may potentially be most beneficial for you, and we can go from there. So take the first step, request a consultation, and I look forward to meeting with you.